Hello everybody and welcome to Nova Bright Gaming, and today we're going to play Clue, Treachery at Tudor Mansion, an escape and solve mystery game. Clue game.
Based on the classic Clue, but it's a escape room or mystery.
Alright.
Stop. Don't open anything from this box. Start by reading the below instruction to begin the game. Choose your most dramatic player to read the text below out loud.
Would that be you or me?
I think you're more dramatic.
Alright,
Read number one.
Alright, I'm going to read number one. You have received an invitation from the enigmatic billionaire mr.body to attend an exclusive dinner at the fabulous Tudor Mansion. But as soon as you arrive, something just isn't right. You begin the evening with introductions over dinner, getting acquainted with the other guests, whom Body insists are just your kind of people. Here you go.
Alright, now we select our characters.
Alright, character time.
Read the back of the character cards aloud to the group. Read all the character cards even if you don't have 6 players.
Okay.
I think I'll be Miss Peacock.
Alright, I'm gonna go with Mustard. Colonel Mustard.
Alright. Mrs. Peacock, I'm here to make a lifelong connection. I have heaps of cash from my last marriage, and the one before that. But that's not what will make me happy. Another chance at love will.
Awesome.
I don't know if I should have chosen that.
Yeah. Colonel Mustard, I'm a seasoned military man who's gained a sense of what needs to be done and doesn't leave loose ends. Lately, I've been looking to take some time off and enjoy the finer things in life.
Alright, I'll read the rest of these.
Alright.
Dr. Orchid, I'm one of the most accomplished botanists on the planet. I can do things with plants you wouldn't believe. I have so much to share with the world, but it needs to stay secret until it's ready.
I got Mr. Green. I'm not a con artist. Con artists get caught. I'm a businessman, one who deals in a wide variety of goods. Take my card. Give me a call if you need something. Trust me, I'll find it.
Miss Scarlet, I'm an aspiring actress looking for my chance at the spotlight. I'm going to be a star, darling, and I won't let anything or anyone stand in my way. That's just showbiz.
And lastly, Professor Plum. I long for the thrill of adventure. I'm no stranger to danger on my expeditions. I wish I could go on another, but I'm a bit strapped for cash and looking for an investor.
Alright.
Here we go.
As you are finishing the final morsels of a scrumptious dessert, Mr. Body stands and, instead of raising a toast, reveals that he has brought you together because he is blackmailing every single one of you. If each of you doesn't pay up, he will reveal your scandalous secrets to the world. The table erupts in shouting and accusations, but Body remains maddeningly calm. He excuses himself with a smug grin and says he'll be back in an hour to collect the funds. After a moment, you all storm off to different parts of the mansion in search of your devious host, each of you convinced that you are best suited to change his mind. The hour passes, and then, crack! Thunder crashes through the mansion as the lights suddenly go out. Sounds of stumbling and muttered curses in the dark filter through the rooms as all of you make your way back to the hall. You'll have to work together to get the lights back on. Alright. It's time to play. Remove this insert, take the rules out of the box, and read the quick start. Do not remove any other components until instructed to do so.
Alright.
Alright. Take out the tutorial board that says someone cut the lights. Figure out how to turn them back on.
Alright, you got it right here.
Alright, lay it on the table. Place your pawns in the center of the board.
So do we put it that way?
Yes.
Yep.
Next, take out the tutorial deck from the first slot on the left side of the box and place it next to the tutorial board. Just like that.
Same here. Deck 1, discard this card. Number 1.
No, we need number 1.
Okay, let's see.
Probably just tutorial deck on it.
Deck 4. Oh, is it? Oh, it was underneath, sorry. It was underneath the little insert thing.
Do not look through the cards.
I got it.
The youngest player goes
Got it.
first. Move your pawn to any location number on the tutorial board, then draw the card from the tutorial deck that has the same number on it.
Alright.
The numbers represent different points of interest in the room, and the cards you draw will tell you something about what you find there. Read your cards out loud to the table. If it's a narrative card, it will give you information and directions to follow. If it's a puzzle card, it will be labeled with a puzzle piece in the bottom right corner and will tell you how many puzzle pieces you need to solve that puzzle along the bottom edge. If you don't have all the pieces to solve a puzzle, explore more numbered locations on the bottom and leave the unfinished puzzle face up on the table until you find more pieces. The answer to every puzzle in the game will be a number. When you think you've solved and gotten that number, draw the matching card from the deck. If the card you pulled says solved, you're correct. If the number you're looking for doesn't have a corresponding card in the deck, or the card you pulled doesn't say solved on it, you're incorrect. Try again. When the first player has completed their turn, play moves to the left, and the next player should move their pawn to an unexplored location and draw the card that has the matching number. The goal of the tutorial deck is to turn the lights on. Good luck. If at any point during the game you get stuck, check the hints section at the back of the booklet. See the rest of the rules for more information as needed. Okay,
Alright.
so
Let's see.
youngest player goes first. I will go to number 6.
Alright, 6.
Alright, it's a puzzle piece. There's a humming noise coming from the wall here. You reach out your hand and zap. Something shocked you, but it's too dark to see. Maybe you should try to find something to illuminate this area. Shake your hand like it was zapped until your next turn. It says, note, this card requires another card to be laid over the top of it to reveal what number cards you need to draw next. You may not have found this card you need yet. Keep looking. Okay.
So you gotta shake your
I
hand.
gotta shake my hand.
Okay, I'm gonna go to 4. Here we have a puzzle piece needed to solve. 3A3. Power breaker. If power is out, connect the blue wire to the glowing wire. Note, if you are stuck on a puzzle, see hints in the rulebook. Okay,
Alright.
so that's the power breaker.
Your puzzle says A3, mine says Y1.
Okay.
Okay. My next turn I can stop shaking my hand.
Yep.
2. You found a glowing wire.
Ha!
I mentioned glowing.
I mentioned the glowing wire.
It's not bright enough to see anything else though. A1. 3 puzzle pieces needed to solve.
So we got A3 and A1.
Okay.
So I guess next one is A2. Okay,
Alright.
so next one is 3, right? 3?
Yeah, I don't think we've done 3.
3. Yep. Here we go. You fumble around on what feels like a desk and find a bulky object. Take card 7. And then there's a note. This is a narrative card. Read it aloud, then follow any instructions from the top to the bottom. When you're finished, discard this card to the lid of the box, as indicated. So if we see that, we discard it.
Okay.
So we're going to take card 7.
In the lid.
Yeah, put it in the lid over here. Card number 7. Ooh, it's a flashlight.
That should help.
Wow, it has like a key on it, and a 1 and a 2, and a 3, and a
This
puzzle
is the key
piece.
too.
Okay, let's see.
Alright, so we take the flashlight.
Ah,
So 005. So maybe that's what we need is card 5.
card 5.
Look, see? You line the keys up.
Yep.
And it says 005.
Alright, go for 5.
You take it because it's your turn, or?
You can take it. It's all good.
Oh, puzzle pieces. 3 needed to solve. A1, 2, and 3.
Okay.
So what did this say again?
This one said, the power is out, connect the blue wire to the glowing wire.
The blue wire to the glowing wire.
Yeah. Okay.
8.
Oh
Look
yeah,
like an 8 to you?
looks like an 8. That's cool. Looks like an 8.
Yeah.
So we'll take card number 8. Solved. Wires. You connect the 2 wires and click. The lights come on and momentarily blind everyone. As your vision clears, you peer suspiciously at one another. Discard puzzle cards A1, A2, A3, and Y1. So, okay. And next player reads card 10.
Okay, so I'm discarding these ones, but we keep the flashlight.
Alright.
Now that the lights are on, you can't help but wonder why they went out. And where is Mr.Body? You try the front door, but it's locked tight. You'll have to explore the rest of the mansion to get to the bottom of this. Flip over this board to reveal the hall.
Alright, here it is. The hall.
Alright. Take deck 1 from the box and add it to the bottom of your deck without looking through it.
Deck number 1. Got it. That was the first one I opened. And add it to the bottom of this one?
Yes.
Okay, here we go.
Take board A from the box, flip it, and connect it to the hall.
Okay, here we go. I guess we connect it like this. Very cool.
Yeah, that looks right.
Awesome.
Next player, read card 11.
Card 11. There it is. The hall and study are quiet. Too quiet. You try the doors that should lead to the conservatory and kitchen, but they won't budge. The whole mansion must have locked down when the power went out. Unless you want to be trapped here, you'll have to investigate and find a way out. Continue play with the next player.
Alright,
Here we go.
I think I will go look at... I'm gonna go look in this
Nice. That.
book page, or more, whatever it is.
Or is that 145?
145. See if there's something interesting in there. Ooh, it's locked. I need some puzzle pieces to solve it.
Oh, cool, cool.
2 pieces needed to solve.
Alright. I'm gonna check. I'm just gonna stay in the hall and check this. I guess this is a desk.
I don't think the flashlight helps.
Yeah, no.
Probably need a key.
Alright. Do card 130. There it is. You dig through the numerous desk drawers, but all you find are knickknacks and useless trinkets. However, you cannot see under the desk in this lighting. Here we can try the flashlight.
So we line these up.
Mm-hmm.
133.
133. I'll get it. See what's under the desk. With the light, you can see a folded piece of paper taped to the bottom of the desk. Discard puzzle card R1. And take card 132. So we're going to get 132. There you go.
Follow the waltz. Start 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Dance steps.
Oh, waltz.
2 puzzle
Okay.
pieces plus a question mark. Something needed to solve.
Okay, so we gotta do like a dance move.
So I'm guessing the numbers are this, this, and this. But we
Okay,
need more puzzle pieces.
alright,
Alright.
you're up.
Check out the bookcase, 115. An aged oak bookshelf full of leather-bound exotic books. You try to grab one, but they're stuck in place. Take cards 116, 117, and 120.
Oh wow.
Discard. Oh, puzzle pieces.
Oh, nice.
Four puzzle pieces needed to solve. There's numbers 9 amigos, 7 days, 1 million tips,
Oh
6
wow.
little pigs, 1 time, high five. 5 hours, 3 birds, 2 days.
Bless you.
But we need one more to solve it.
Alright.
Woo!
Alright, I'm gonna go to 90. What is this thing? Is it like a little cabinet?
Yeah.
Little cabinet. 90. The door to the power box, okay, it's a power box, hangs open, revealing a mess of wires with a fistful torn out. Why would somebody do this? Card 91 is a clue card as shown by the magnifying glass. These will not be used to solve the puzzles. Instead, use them to piece together the who, what, and where at the end of the game. Keep all clue cards. See clues section of the rules for more info. So card 91 I'm going to take, and it's a clue card.
Alright, so that's solving the ultimate puzzle knot.
Yeah. Ripped wire. A clue. Alright, in the entrance hall. There it is. So I guess I'll keep this like over here. It's like a
Yeah.
yeah.
Alright. Check out the fireplace. The ashes have been cold for a long time, but when you poke around the soot, you discover a half-burnt letter. The note was clearly written by Mr. Body. You recognize the handwriting from the dinner invitation you received. It looks like a schedule. 6 p.m. guests arrive. 7 p.m. dinner served. 8 p.m. big announcement. 9 p.m. transfer funds? Question mark. After reading it, you glance up the chimney, but it's too dark to see anything. Alright, let's use the flashlight again.
Alright.
103.
Alright.
You want to take that one?
Yeah, I'll take it. 103. And it's a key.
Ooh.
2 puzzle pieces needed to solve. Discard puzzle card at Q1.
I think the key goes to the cabinet.
Alright.
471. Yeah, B1 and B2.
Or 147. See, 1.
Oh, you're right.
147.
Yep.
Solved. Closet. With a click, the lock unlatches and the door swings open, letting the corpse of Mr. Body topple out and hit the floor.
Oh no.
Mr. Body is dead. Everyone looks around with surprise and suspicion, knowing that the culprit must be in this very room. Now you must figure out who murdered him, with what and where in the mansion. Discard puzzle cards B1 and B2. And place card 150 on the board.
150.
Oh wow, nice. There's Mr. Body.
Alright, I think it's your turn to move.
Okay, it's my turn. Did we do 160 yet? You gotta check everything, right? 160. It looks like just a pile of garbage
Yeah,
or
pile of
something.
junk.
Yeah, junk. 160. A suit of armor has been scattered all over the floor.
Oh, that's what it is.
Yep, take cards 118, 165, and 166. Let's see what we got. 118, 65, and 66. Oh, wow. Here it is. There's the suit. The suit of armor. That's pretty interesting.
How many
D1, D2, and D3.
pieces do you need to solve?
3 puzzle pieces needed to solve, so
Oh,
I
so
guess
you
we
should
can
be able to
solve
do
it
just
with
those.
this. Let's see.
There's letters on it?
Yeah, I wonder if you gotta line them up. Kind of like, maybe like that. Okay. Want to take a look?
I think it sounds...
Oh.
Even.
Yes.
Oh, I have no idea.
Okay.
Closer. Like if you do it that way, you see one word, but I wonder if you overlap them another way if you get another word.
Okay.
I guess that's the only way to do it, because otherwise you can't see everything. SSOINNXE.
Hmm.
Even.
I'm not sure.
Well, we still haven't looked at Mr. Body. I'll do that.
Okay.
Maybe that has a clue. 190. Who would dare murder Mr. Body? You must be logical in your investigation. Where was everyone when the lights went out? You know someone moved his body to the closet, as there are drag marks nearby. You also detect a wrinkled piece of paper that has slipped out of his pocket.
Cool.
Take 191 and 192. Oh, it's another clue.
Okay.
Drag marks. Body was dragged from an adjacent room. Note to self. For proper perusal, be sure to read my books from the Middle Ages. Middle is highlighted with red. Many thinkers of the time made acquiring wealth a top priority. Top is highlighted in green.
Hmm.
When you reach the bottom, highlighted in blue, of the shelf, celebrate your newfound riches. So this goes with the bookshelf.
Alright.
So, red on the Middle Ages. So, middle card. The red middle card says 1.
Okay, 1.
Top in green is 9.
1, 9.
And bottom on 191.
Okay, let's see.
Take 191.
There's no 191. There's a 193 and a 195.
This is take card 190. Oh, this is 191.
Oh,
Alright, so that's not it.
okay.
Middle, top, bottom. Unless I've got these arranged wrong.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe that doesn't go like that. I think you have to do this to line them up.
Let me see. Alright.
Oh, I'm an idiot.
Okay, what happened?
It's not sideways, it's this way.
Oh, I see. Oh. That's the ladder. So you're climbing up the ladder.
Yes.
Okay, alright, let's try that again.
Right, I believe that's correct. Okay. So I think this would be 1,
Okay, 1,
9,
9,
5.
5. We have that.
Okay, see, it was supposed to go this way.
Yep. Solved. Bookshelf. You press in the correct books, causing a whir and click. A hidden door to the conservatory unlocks and swings open. You are one step closer to escaping, but the rest of the mansion remains locked down. Discard puzzle cards C1, C2, C3, and C4. And place out board B and add deck 2 to the bottom. Board B. Here's board B. Okay, I like that.
I think it goes like this.
And then add deck 2 to the bottom of the deck.
So I think we need to solve this suit of armor to open
Yeah.
up this door.
Okay. Yeah, look at that again.
There's more to this.
Oh.
We could try the flashlight, 193. Is 193 anything?
Yeah, it's 193. You shine your light on the dead Mr. Body. He remains dead, but with better lighting. Discard puzzle card Z1, dead end. Take another turn. Alright.
Oh.
This armor, it's a little confusing. Was this say even in the middle?
Yeah. There's two S's.
Maybe it's like,
Hold on.
okay.
Two S's. O-I-N-X-E. I think they said there's hints. Do we want to look for a hint?
Yeah, let's look at a hint of this one. I'm
Hints. Here we go.
kind of stumped.
Puzzle number D. Overlapping the pieces of armor in different positions seems to change what you see. Okay, so there's additional hints.
Okay.
And if we do it this way. I feel like that's the same.
Okay. Maybe put the head on top.
I don't know.
Alright.
Unless you want to try it.
You check the hint out. Let's see, take a look.
The etchings don't look decorative. When they line up just right, they might spell something out.
Okay, let's see.
I mean, the only word I can say is even.
Yeah, that's the only one I see too.
Like O-I doesn't, E-I-O.
E-I-E-I-O. Yeah. O-I, even. They all say even.
Yeah, but is there another word like with the other letters?
Let's see.
No? Is that an N?
There's an N.
N-O.
N-O.
No. No even?
Let's see.
is that even? Maybe it's 7 with the S.
Oh, S.
7.
Okay. 7. I wonder if like. Look, O-N-E 1.
1.
7. 176.
6. S-I-X down the middle.
Okay, 176.
If that's the order it goes in.
There's 167.
Yeah, 6 is in the middle.
Alright, we'll do 167. Solved. Armor. You set the armor back up in its proper place, though no one admits to knocking it over. Discard cards D1, D2, and D3. Place card 169 on the board. Alright, 169. Okay, so that goes here. And then we can look at 168 probably.
Okay.
Alright. 168.
You notice a large feather stuck in the knight's helmet. It's rather fashionable, if odd. Take card 170. Clue.
Nice. It's a feather. Alright, I guess I'll go. So we did everything over here.
Yeah.
So I can start over here. Go to 160. It's a table with some plants on it, I guess.
260.
260. The desk is cluttered and difficult to make sense of. Strewn across the top, you find 3 colorful chemicals among several other empty bottles. There's also an open drawer hidden in the shadow that you would need more light to explore. Let's see. We'll do this. 263. And then it says take cards 261, 265, and 268. I'll get 260, put 261, 263, 265, and 268. So I'm looking in the drawer. You shine the flashlight inside the drawer and see something lying on its side towards the back. Discard puzzle card U1 and take card 264. 264. Okay, these are the things on the desk.
What's the letter F? Water and salt solution.
What card do I need?
Alcohol and salt solution.
264.
Water and alcohol.
Alright. Ooh, look at this. 264, clue, a candlestick. Look at that, it has one of those like things you need like the red thing to put on to see it.
Oh yeah.
It's like a decoder thing, I forget what they're called. You put it over that and you'll be able to read it, so maybe we'll get something eventually.
Yeah, there's a fingerprint on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool, that's fun.
The rug in this room is like that too.
Oh, look at that. Alright, so that might have something written on it. We'll see eventually.
Go check out the fountain.
All right.
275. We're looking for something that'll, I guess, tell us more about the feather.
Yeah.
I don't think the flashlight will help with that.
Okay.
It'll say it's just a well-lit feather.
Yeah.
What was it? 275. A watering can filled with crystal clear water sits on the edge of the fountain. You go to pick it up, and a shimmering in the depths of the fountain catches your eye. You reach in to grab it and find open packet A.
Packet A, here you go.
And take 276 and 279.
Packet A. That's cool. I wonder what's in there.
269. Maybe it's a red lens.
Yeah. That's what it is. It's a magnifying glass.
Nice, look at that.
That's cool.
Alright. Okay, I wanna.
Alright, we're gonna look at the candlestick, see what it says.
None.
Okay. What does that say?
223.
Alright. Card number.
223. And we got a watering can. And a note.
223.
Ooh, the note goes with these.
Okay. We'll do that first, then we'll look at 223.
1, 2, 3, 4. We need one more to solve this.
Oh, we do? Okay.
It says water increases growth, obviously used when soil is dry. Alcohol slows growth, used when plants are too wild. Salt reverses the effects of other substances when added to them. Causes solutions to be doubly potent and fast acting.
What if you use the watering can on the feather?
Let's water the feather with
Yeah,
a
let's
wet
water the
feather.
feather.
751. I don't think we have that number.
No, we don't. Okay, can't water the feather.
I mean, we could light up the feather. And see
Let's
what
light up the
happens.
feather. Let's see what that does.
171.
Yeah. Time to shed some light on the situation. Except you shine the light at the metal armor which reflects and blinds you. Ouch. Cover one of your eyes until your next turn. Discard puzzle card V1. I guess I'll cover my eye.
Okay.
We'll do it. I'm gonna cover
You
my
wanna?
yeah.
That's what we found on the rug, right?
Alright, yeah. So I'm gonna read this with one eye. Good thinking. Upon closer inspection, you notice some strange fibers in the rug. When you lift up the corner, you find a small key. Take cards 224 and 225. Here, you want to go?
Alright. 224.
And 225.
Hemp fibers.
Hemp fibers is called.
And a key. A shiny silver key, it says.
Cool. Alright, you're up.
Yeah, just take.
Yeah,
You took
I
that,
took
right?
that, yep.
Alright.
So, and I gotta cover one of my eyes.
Let's go check out this record player. What's
Yeah,
it?
phonograph or
I don't know.
it's a record player thing.
232.
With a big bell.
You turn on the antique record player and a waltz skips and sputters out of the horn.
Right here.
There we go. When you look closer, it's obvious that someone ruined this record by scratching strange marks on it.
Huh.
2 puzzle pieces plus something else to solve.
The watering can. Pour it on the record player.
Oh, but this has one of the symbols.
Okay.
Start. So I think we start at this 2.
Alright.
We need something else to solve this.
Alright. Guess I'll take my turn.
Red thing. No, not that I can tell.
Alright, I'm gonna go check the curtains.
Okay,
2:15.
you can uncover your
Yeah, I
eye.
can uncover my eye now. 2:15. You throw open the curtains and moonlight beams through the intricate stained glass windows. What looks at first to be a random pattern resolves into strange symbols as the light shines through it onto the floor. Place card 220 on the board.
Cool.
220. Alright, here we go. Ooh, look at those symbols.
Oh, it's the waltz.
Okay.
Okay,
That's pretty interesting.
so look,
Alright.
these line up. You start there,
Alright, alright.
which is number 2,
Yep.
and then 1,
Mm-hmm.
2, 3 is that symbol. Which is a 4. So 2, 4,
Okay.
and then 1, 2, 3, which is that symbol.
7.
So 2, 4, 7.
Yep. It's the only one that's left. Solved. Waltz. As you dance onto the last tile, the statue in the corner of the room starts shaking. Slides away as the sound of stone grinding against wood reverberates in the room until it reveals a locked door. It must be a secret passage. Discard puzzle cards G1 and G2 and place card 250 on the board. 250. There it is. 250. Oh, it's over here.
Yeah, there's a statue.
Okay, here we go. Nice. Look at that.
Well, I'm gonna check out the last thing in here first.
Alright.
200, which is plants, which makes me think it's gonna be this puzzle.
Yeah.
It's in the middle.
Nice.
A mass of twisted thorns and vines sits in a dusty flower pot. It's not a man-eater, hopefully, but it sure does look like it could use a drink. Watering can.
Watering can.
201.
There you go.
As soon as you water the plant, it starts to rapidly expand. Vines pour out of the side of the pot and creep towards your legs. Quick, find a way to stop it from snaring you in its trap before it's too late. Discards puzzle cards T1 and 2.
Okay.
You are about to enter a timed event.
Uh-oh.
Set a timer for 5 minutes.
Alright, gotta...
After it starts, explore other numbered locations to look for something to tame the plant, if you don't already have it. When you find it, place it in front of you and draw 205. Have you started it?
And 5 minutes.
Yep.
Alright, here we go.
So I think these are the things we need.
Alright.
And then draw 205.
Should I start the timer?
Yes.
Okay, timer started.
205. You fumble the bottle in your hurry but manage to spray the solution on the plant. Okay, so we gotta pick which one.
Oh, which one? Alright, let's...
Alright.
Can you read them aloud?
Alright, so water increases growth, obviously. Use it when soil is dry.
Uh-huh.
So alcohol slows growth. Use it when plants are too wild. So you would think we would need alcohol.
Yeah.
This is water and alcohol. This is water and alcohol and salt.
Okay.
But salt reverses the effects of other substances when added to them.
Okay.
And causes them to be doubly potent and fast acting.
Alright.
So water and alcohol would probably just cancel each other out.
Yeah. Then the
Alcohol, it would, but it's alcohol and salt, so it would reverse
Okay. So what's that, water
Water.
and salt?
Water would normally increase growth, but it says salt reverses it, so I think we need the red bottle.
Okay, alright,
Salt reverses the regular effects.
yep.
So, where's that? If you selected the red water and salt solution, take card 209.
209,
Solved. Killer plant.
got it.
The plant shrivels and the vines shrink away from you back into the pot. The leaves retract and you see something shiny resting in the plant bread. Discard all the F's.
Alright,
Take card 213. It's Mr. Body's ring.
his ring. That's cool.
Alright, your turn.
Guess I'm gonna go in the passageway. 290.
Secret passage to kitchen.
Alright. You gonna get to the kitchen?
Oh yeah, remember the old game board? You could.
You went all the way to the
Yeah.
other side. Yep.
That's
cool. So maybe we'll get this board. A latch door with a silver lock. The key must be lying around here somewhere. Key. And it's 283. 283. Solved. Lock passage. The door swings open. A dark path lies ahead. Where could this lead? Discard puzzle cards H1 and H2. Place board C and deck 3 to the bottom of your deck. Alright, board C goes here, I guess.
Nice.
And then we need deck 3, which is this one. Goes on the bottom. And it says take card 295. As you travel through the secret passageway, it's hard not to suspect the other dinner guests. Plum turns to Mustard and asks, "Where were you at the time of the blackout?" He's talking to me. Okay, so it has a little thing here. Some clues are statements that pin down where everyone was when the lights went out. Some characters might be lying, so use your wit. If no one is playing the character required, the active player reads it instead. So I read Colonel Mustard, and I read card 296. 296. Clue. Where were you when the lights went out? And this is a statement, so Colonel Mustard says, after Body's completely dishonorable attempt at blackmailing us, I was so angry I stormed into another room. I can't remember if it was the lounge or billiard room, but I was able to speak with one of these fine ladies while there. Alright.
Maybe put these underneath.
Yeah, put it underneath. Yeah, put it underneath. I'll put it right there. It's good. Okay. Yeah, we'll move that down a little bit. Okay.
Alright.
Going to the kitchen.
Yeah. I'll go look in the cupboard.
Alright.
The doors of the kitchen cabinets are standing open. Inside is an assortment of teacups, saucers, and silver napkin rings. Mrs. Peacock clears her throat. That's me. Mrs. Peacock, read card 312. What are the chances?
Yeah.
You picked this right.
You and then you. Me and then you.
Where were you when the lights were out? Sorry for the mess. I was in dire need of a cup of tea after all the fuss. I was in the kitchen when the power cut, trying to help myself.
Oh yeah, put them like how they're stacked, how they're, okay.
Alright, your turn.
I'm gonna go check this island thing out. That looks like it has a stove on it and has an oven. Okay, 325. And this one's Mr. Green. Pots, pans, cutlery, and other dirty dishes cover the counter, but one in particular strikes you as out of place. Take card 326. And then I'm going to read for Mr. Green 327. So 326 is a knife with a fingerprint. You got to use the little magnifying glass, right?
It's Mr. Green's fingerprint.
Alright. Mr. Green's gonna read 327. Where were you when the lights went out? Who, me? Well, I was alone in the kitchen. Body's really got quite the collection of tableware. This is genuine silver, you know. And if the whole set is here, I'm sure it's worth quite a lot of cash.
I put that there because it's got his fingerprint on it.
Alright.
Just remember that.
Yep.
Alright, continue checking out the kitchen. 395. Is that the sink?
Yeah, looks like a sink. Yeah.
The sink appears to be broken. The faucet doesn't work at all, and it makes a horrible shuddering noise when you try to turn it on. If you check under the sink and disconnect it from the plumbing, you find 371. I think it's a pipe. Remember?
Oh yeah, the pipe in the game, yeah.
Lead pipe.
There it
See
is.
if there's any fingerprints on it. None.
Alright, that one has Mr. Green's fingerprint. That one had none too.
Alright, so let's start like classifying these. Like,
Alright.
these are the weapons, and
Yep.
they have no. These are the ones with no fingerprints.
And this one has Mr. Green.
Yes.
Alright. Cool.
Alright.
So that's everywhere in the kitchen.
Yep.
So I'm going to go to the lounge and I'm going to check 360, which looks like a safe. 360. You find a high security safe. You fiddle with the lock, but are interrupted by beeping. The timer is counting down. While everyone panics, you notice something scratched into the side of the safe. Set a timer for 1 minute, then read the note below. If the timer runs out before you solve the lock, discard this card and move to the next player's turn.
Ready?
Yeah.
Go.
Count the number of these. Suits of armor, plants with berries, and couches. Alright, so there. How many suits of armor? 1, 2. Let's see, 2. So it'll be 200. Now plants with berries.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
6.
6.
Okay, so 2, 6, and couches. 1, 2. 262. There isn't 262. Is there another thing of armor somewhere? 1, 2. Oh, there's 1, 3. Missed it.
362.
362. Got it.
With 1 second left.
Awesome. You did it. Solved. Safe. The lock loudly clicks into place, allowing you to open the safe. Discard puzzle card X1. Take card 361. Oh, it's a wrench. There we go.
Any fingerprints on the wrench? Body's fingerprints are on the wrench.
Alright, so
Mr. Body.
we'll put it with his rank.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'll look at the couch.
Alright, 350.
You get on your hands and knees and look under the couch and find a crumpled up note. The handwriting looks familiar. It seems that someone was trying to meet privately with Mr. Body. Take card 351. It's a note. It says, "Meet me in the cellar. We need to talk." Whose fingerprints are on it? Scarlett's fingerprints are on the note.
Alright. Miss Scarlett. I'm gonna go to 340. I guess it's just the door.
The door?
Yeah, 340. You brace yourself and cautiously turn the handle, ready for disaster, and find that it's not even locked. Huh, your luck must be turning around. Place board D. Nice. There we
That
go.
was easy.
Look at that, look at the billiard room. That's cool.
Nice.
There's like a bar there. Alright. Got the square.
Okay. I will go check out the dartboard.
Alright.
You take a closer look at the dartboard.
Awesome.
It's 335 and 336.
That's all it says.
Nope.
Okay.
2 puzzle pieces and spyglass needed to solve.
Alright.
I think it's a maze.
Yeah, it looks like a maze. Need like a pen or something?
Okay, so I guess I start at 20.
Mm-hmm.
Where am I trying to get? The center? This is very hard to do when looking through this.
What if you just go put it on here like this?
Does that work? No, it's too small.
Oh, it is? Okay.
I gotta keep my eye closed. There we go. Okay, I think. Six, 5, so what's the first number? A lot of times these are easier if you solve them backwards.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that doesn't work then. Oh yeah, okay. 365?
Alright, 365. We got it. You guys all buggy now?
Yes. Solve dartboard. When you pull the 3 darts, the board swings open on a hinge. Inside is a shallow vault containing a brass key and an old revolver.
Ooh.
That must be what made all those bullet holes, but why hide it? So I discarded J1 and 2 and take 368 and 369. Maybe I got that out of order because I don't remember the bullet holes.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
Alright, so we got a key
Oh, nice.
and a revolver that we will check for fingerprints. Oh, it's got Colonel Mustard's fingerprints on it.
Uh-oh, it's me.
The question is, what happened to Body? Was he stabbed? Was he shot?
We didn't look at his body like that, did we?
Did he beat himself with a wrench?
Could've. He has his fingerprints on there. He could've
Yes.
killed himself. Okay, I'm gonna check the bar
Alright.
at 300. Dozens of used crystalline glasses are collecting dust behind the dimly lit bar. Take card 303, and then I get to read Dr. Orchid's statement.
Cool.
355, so I'll do that. I'll do 303, and then I'll do 2.
And the only clue we have for where he was killed is not in the study because he was dragged from another room.
Yeah. We got a wine glass as a clue.
Oh, okay.
Now I'll read Dr. Orchid's statement. Where were you when the lights went out? I came to the billiard room for some space to think, and instead I found Colonel Mustard firing off his revolver.
Oh.
Well, that's interesting.
Where did Colonel Mustard say he was?
Alright, he was...
Let's see if their statements line
He
up.
said he went into another room, and he couldn't remember which one. It could have been the lounge or billiard room. But I was able to speak with one of these fine ladies while there.
Okay, so far it lines up.
Yeah, it's lining up, which is good. So he was talking to Orchid.
Yeah.
Alright,
Billiard table.
375.
Play some pool.
Yeah.
So he was shooting his gun. A pool table that's set up for the start of a game. Now isn't really the time to mess around, but you can't help but knock them with a cue stick. As the balls scatter, some seem to snap into place and remain still. As you walk around the table to investigate, you notice a small note on the side slot. The first 3 balls sink in order. Take cards 379, 383, and 387.
Cool.
'79, '83, and '87. It's the pool table.
Ah,
4 pieces to solve. Alright, so we got everything.
okay.
Turn 1, 2, and 3.
So you're supposed to get numbers out of them and
I
a
guess. There's less balls each turn.
Alright.
So we gotta figure out which balls sink, I think.
Oh.
Here. Want to write down?
Yeah. Alright, I'll write it down.
Alright, so turn 1. Alright, not balls 1, 9. There's no number 3 on turn 1. I wonder if 3 went in first.
Okay, so I'll do 3 for turn 1.
Yeah. 1, 2. And then there's no number 6.
Okay.
I thought this was gonna be harder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then a 7.
367.
Yeah, let's try that.
There it is.
Solved. pool game.
Nice.
You hear a click as the last of the 3 balls rolls into the pocket. A hidden lever springs out of the side of the pool table but seems to be locked in that position. If you want to flip it, you'll have to find a way to unlock it. Take a card 370.
370.
You have a key.
Awesome.
A locked lever on the pool table. 372. You want to take one?
Yeah, I'll take it. So, unlock table. You unlock the lever and pull it down with a heavy thud. You hear creaking as the ground starts to shake, and you find that a shelf in the entrance hole has given way to a secret staircase. Discard puzzle cards P1 and P2. Place board E and add deck 4 to the bottom of your deck. Board E. I guess that goes in the middle. Look at that.
It's the cellar. We found a note with Miss Scarlett's fingerprints that said meet me in the cellar.
Alright.
Ooh, blood.
We'll change the deck. And then we place card 390 on the board. 390. Okay, where's that?
Probably.
Over here. Right here.
Oh, I see.
Look at that. That's the cellar. Cool.
Alright. I'm gonna check out the blood.
Alright.
Because it's blood.
Yeah.
You always gotta check out giant piles of blood first. They're very suspicious.
Yep.
A large pool of red liquid shines dimly in the murky cellar. It's hard to say what exactly it is.
It's red wine, actually.
Miss Scarlett's got something to say.
Alright.
Take card 417. Because the note had her fingerprints on it that said to meet in the cellar.
Alright.
Unidentified spill.
Cool.
Oh, it just says Miss Scarlett reads.
Yeah. You read her statement?
Yeah, okay, so we need 457.
Yeah.
If you must know, I was cleaning up this spill with Professor Plum. Obviously, we didn't do a great job, but we did hear someone else down here after it went dark. It says it is wine.
Alright.
Got a whole bunch of clues.
Okay, I'm gonna go to this side here.
Barrel, maybe?
Yeah, barrel 445. It's like a little locked box. I need 2 puzzle pieces to solve. This is M2.
Okay.
So that's just, we need another piece.
I'll check out the wine rack.
All right.
430. Mr.Body has an extensive collection of fine wines. A few with strange labels catch your eye. Did you say that was N?
Yeah.
I got N1.
Alright.
Maybe this is the order.
Oh.
1693. Oh, the one's underlined. 1, 5. Well, it's probably the other way. 4, 5, 1.
Solved. Crate. You spin the dials of the lock to the correct numbers. The crate opens and you find. Discard puzzle cards N1 and N2 and take cards 452. 452. Whoa. It's a bunch of wires.
Oh, maybe that was ripped out of the...
Yeah. So we need 3 pieces for this.
Okay.
We have 1. Okay.
Or it's just wires in a box, huh?
Yeah, I think so. I'll go, right?
Yeah.
475. I'm going to check this table out. You notice some empty wine bottles on the table that look as though they may have been opened recently. Some of the corks have fallen to the floor and it looks like there might be something else hidden under the table. Take card 447 and then they'll read Professor Plum's statement of 476.
You know, Miss Scarlett said she saw Professor Plum down there, so we'll see if they agree.
Yep. 476, okay. So 447 is the rope. It's a clue. And you need the little thing there. A little magnifying glass.
It's a hemp rope, and we found hemp fibers
Yeah.
in the conservatory
Alright.
under the rug. Alright.
Alright. So now I'm going to read Professor Plum's statement. Where were you when the lights went out? A rope? I don't know why that would be down here. I came to the cellar with Miss Scarlett to discuss Body's deception privately.
Okay.
Alright. Getting close.
460. I know. I think we've run out of rooms to explore.
Yeah.
You discover a power box in a dark corner with ripped wires hanging out of the side. Wait just a minute. This looks a lot like the wires near the front door. Maybe if you can reconnect all the pieces, you can reroute the power to open the mansion and escape. Take card 465 and place card 420 on the board.
Oh, so they got a thing there, 400. Is that another piece of this?
Yes.
Okay,
But we need one more, don't we?
it's probably right there.
Yeah.
400. Going back to the power box. Yep. Here we go. Let's see if we can solve this.
One, two, three, four. Oh. 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 minus 7.
Alright.
Okay. You want a calculator or?
Yeah, I'll calculate it.
Okay.
Okay. Calculator.
Alright. 1
Mm-hmm.
plus 2
Plus 2.
plus 3
Plus 3.
plus 4
Plus 4.
minus 7.
3.
Okay. 1
1
plus 5
plus 5
minus 4
minus 4
plus 2
plus 2
minus 0.
minus 0. 4, 3, 40,
6
6,
plus 6
6
minus 4
minus 4
plus 8
plus 8
minus 8.
minus 8. 8. 348. There is no 348.
Is there no 843?
There's a 483.
Wait a second. Blue, green, red. Look.
Okay,
BGR.
so it's 483 probably.
Yeah.
Okay. They like to scramble them up.
Yep.
Solved. Wires. You reconnect all the wires and the power is rerouted. It hums with satisfying buzz. Upstairs, the lever by the mansion's entrance sparks to life. Discard cards M1, M2, and M3. Take card 484. We're getting close.
Yep.
Finally, the end is in sight. You all hurry upstairs to get to the front door and are about to pull the lever when you hear sirens outside. The police, they must have been alerted when the mansion went into lockdown. It won't be long before they discover Body's body, and start asking questions. Have you gathered enough evidence to prove who did it? If you aren't ready to make an accusation, set a timer for 5 minutes. You may search around the mansion for any clues you might have missed. When the timer runs out, draw card 500. If you are ready to escape and attempt to solve the murder, read card 500. Alright.
Alright, so these two alibied each other.
Yep. And mustard and orchid.
Orchid. So it's Green and Miss Peacock.
Yeah, Green's fingerprints is on the knife.
He says, I was alone in the kitchen. Body's got this is generally so we'll say I'm sure it's worth quite a lot of cash. Okay.
Yeah.
And Miss Peacock says, sorry for the mess. I was in dire need of a cup of tea. I was in the kitchen trying to help myself. So, Mr. Green said he was alone in the kitchen, and Miss Peacock said she was in the kitchen. Somebody's lying.
Well, Mr. Green's lying because he said he was alone.
Yeah. And we've got a knife with his fingerprints.
Yeah.
Dragged from an adjacent room. They said somebody else was in the cellar.
Oh yeah. What did he say? We did hear someone else down here after it went dark.
Ripped wire, wrench, unidentified smell, Mr. Body's ring. Mr. Body's ring was in the conservatory.
Yeah.
He was probably dragged from the conservatory if his ring was in here.
Yeah, so it was dragged that way?
Yes. I'm not sure how the feather is a clue.
Yeah.
And there was,
Rope and hemp.
this was also in rope and somewhere in the conservatory, so somehow those two are linked together. This goes to the kitchen.
Yeah. The kitchen, you know, with the knife.
Mr. Green could have got the knife from the kitchen,
Went through the passageway.
which is when they saw him in the cellar.
Yeah, there's somebody else there. So maybe he went through up here, got Mr. Body and dragged him over here.
Yeah.
Kind of makes sense.
Wine glass in the billiard room. Says reddish lipstick on it. I don't know. I feel like he killed him with a knife in the conservatory, Mr. Green.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking it's Green in the knife.
That's my guess.
Alright.
Alright.
I'm thinking that too, actually.
So, 500?
500.
Is that what it said to read?
Yeah. You pull back the lever and it lands with an audible thunk. The bolts and locks release and the doors swing wide. Congratulations, you escaped the mansion. The police detectives approach and ask if you know what tripped the alarms and shut down the mansion. You take turns explaining Body's attempt to blackmail all of you and how you discovered Mr. Body was murdered after the lights went out. The detectives need to know who killed him, in what room, and with what weapon. Next player, read card 501.
Make an accusation for the detective. Discuss your clues and collect statements to determine who killed Mr. Body, what weapon did they use, where in the mansion was he murdered.
Alright,
When you think you've solved it, open the solve packet to see your results.
I think we got it.
Okay. Mr. Green in the conservatory with a knife. Were we wrong?
Yeah, it says it's Mrs. Peacock in the conservatory with the rope.
We
Guess-
were close.
Guessed wrong, read this. That's the best you can come up with, the sheriff asked. This isn't enough evidence. I'm going to have to bring you all in for questioning. The police place all of you under arrest as you're herded into separate squad cars. You look back at Tudor Mansion.
Well, she was our second guess.
Yeah, sure, you managed to unlock the mansion and escape. You won't be blackmailed and maybe your secrets are safe, but who knows what will happen now. How would this have gone if you gathered more evidence and paid more attention to every small detail? As you drive away, the night replays in your mind. The murder. Okay, so here's the murder. After Body revealed his plans to blackmail you, you all had good reason to get rid of him. Especially Mrs. Peacock. She was no stranger to murder. Body knew the twice widowed Peacock had killed her husbands for their money, and she would do anything to keep him from telling her secret.
It does say from her last marriage and the one before that.
Ah. So in the aftermath of his announcement, she lured Mr. Body to the conservatory and strangled him with the rope. There was a struggle by the couch and hemp fibers were left on the rug. As Mr. Body fought for his life, his ring was flung into the bushes. From there, Mrs. Peacock dragged his body into the study and hid him in the closet. When she noticed the drag marks his shoes had left, she panicked and realized she needed to create a distraction. The power outage was just the thing to confuse everyone and give her a chance to put space between her and Body. She ran out of the study, knocking over a suit of armor in her rush and getting a feather from her dress stuck in the helmet. She went right to the power box in the hall and ripped the wires out, plunging the mansion into darkness. Next, she went to the cellar and tossed the rope under the table. She barely made it back to the hall in time for everyone to gather in the gloom. She almost got away with it, but thanks to your quick thinking and deductive reasoning, she'll finally pay for her crimes. Wow.
Okay, well,
We're close.
we got the right thing, and she was our second choice for the murder.
Yeah. So she
And he
used
couldn't
the
have gone
rope.
into the cellar, right? This goes to the kitchen.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. And the other thing was, we didn't explain how the hemp got here and the rope got here.
Yeah.
And but how were we supposed to know this was a feather from her dress?
I had no clue.
Like nowhere
No
in
clue.
here, not on her picture, is there a feather.
She's a peacock, bird, feather.
It's not a peacock feather.
Yeah.
If that was a peacock feather, I could.
Yeah. Well,
Alright,
there it is.
so Mr. Green was just stealing his silverware.
Yeah.
That's why he had a knife.
Yep. And that's that.
Alright, we didn't exactly get it right, but we were somewhat close.
Yeah. So that's Clue. Treachery at Tudor Mansion. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to our channel and like this video.